Hi, I'm Deacon Mike.
Hi, I'm Katie Colson.
How are you guys? So this week we are following up from last week. So last week we did Holy Week, which started from Palm Sunday and then went through Holy Thursday, where Jesus had the Last Supper, and then Good Friday when Jesus died on the cross, and then also on Saturday we had Saturday night we had our Easter Vigil. Now what we're going to be reading about is we're going to be reading what happened after the Easter Vigil and the next morning, Sunday morning. This is the Gospel according to John. Early on Sunday, while it was dark, Mary Magdalene went to Jesus' tomb. She noticed that the stone at the entrance of the tomb had been moved. Mary ran to tell Simon Peter and the other disciples Jesus loved.
They have taken our Lord from the tomb. We don't know where they put him.
Where did they put him?
Where did they put him?
Where did they put him? Peter and the other disciples ran to the tomb. They saw it was empty. Oh my. The cloth that covered Jesus' head was lying apart from the other burial cloths. They did not understand and went back to the other disciples. I am shocked. I don't know what's going on.
What is going on?
I don't
What's
know.
Going on?
Mary bent over to look in the tomb. She saw two angels sitting there. So we're going to bend over. Oh, she looked in the tomb. There were two angels sitting there, sitting where the body of Jesus had been.
Woman, why are you crying?
They have taken my Lord. I don't know where they put him.
Then Mary turned around, and there was Jesus standing beside her. But she didn't recognize him.
Woman, why are you crying? Whom are you looking for?
Mary thought this man was the gardener.
If you took Jesus away, sir, tell me where you put him. I will go get him.
Mary,
Rabbi!
go tell my friends that I am returning to my Father and their Father, my God and their God.
So Mary Magdalene went and announced to Jesus' followers.
I have seen our Lord. He is risen.
Mary told them all that Jesus had asked her to say. Yay! We just heard the most amazing event, right? So it was just amazing what just happened there, wasn't it? Jesus rose from the dead.
Yay!
Yay! He rose from the dead. But there was something a little different about this one. Now, before, Jesus has done miracles before.
Yes.
Lots of different miracles.
I remember one about Lazarus.
Yeah, Lazarus.
Rising from the dead.
So Lazarus, he actually rose Lazarus from the dead. But this is different. Lazarus rose from the dead, but someday he was going to die when he got old.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Jesus wasn't going to die. When Jesus rose from the dead on Easter Sunday, it was different. Because Jesus would never die. Because Jesus went up to heaven. He's God's son. And what he did was he opened the doors to heaven for us.
For all of us?
For all of us.
Oh.
Look at this. Let's open the doors. He opened the doors to heaven for all of us. So that none of us need to die again. We can be with God. We can be with our parents and our grandparents. Everyone forever in heaven.
That sounds great. Yep. Now it's time to gather around as a family and answer some questions together. So I'll read the question, pause the video, and then Deacon Mike will give us a short answer. Okay, let's start with the first one. What happened on Easter Sunday?
Jesus rose from the dead on Easter Sunday.
Yay!
Yay! He died on the Friday, and he rose from the dead on Sunday morning.
Awesome. Okay. The second question. How was Jesus' resurrection different from Lazarus's?
When Lazarus was risen from the dead, he knew he was going to die again. But Jesus was never going to die. Jesus opened it up for everybody. He was going to live forever, and we are all now able to live forever.
All right, and the last one. Why was the resurrection of Jesus important?
It was such an important event because the resurrection meant that we would have a path to heaven.